The anticipation surrounding Margot Robbie's upcoming film adaptation of the classic novel Wuthering Heights is palpable among fans and movie enthusiasts alike. Set to release soon, this project features Robbie in the pivotal role of Catherine, a character known for her passionate and tumultuous nature. Opposite her is Jacob Elordi, who takes on the challenging part of Heathcliff, the brooding anti-hero whose love for Catherine drives much of the story's drama. As promotions for the film ramp up, both actors have shared insights into their on-set experiences, sparking curiosity and conversations about their dynamic both professionally and potentially personally. During various interviews and promotional events, Robbie has spoken warmly about her collaboration with Elordi. She describes how their working relationship quickly evolved into something intensely interdependent. From the early days of filming, Elordi was a constant presence around her, observing her performances and preparations. This wasn't something directed by the film's helmer. In fact, the director sometimes had to intervene and ask Elordi to step back to give Robbie space. Yet, Robbie admits that she grew accustomed to his watchful eye, to the point where his absence left her feeling somewhat disoriented and adrift. It's as if his presence became an anchor for her during the demanding shoots, helping her stay grounded in the emotional intensity of the role. Elordi, in turn, reciprocates this sentiment, labeling their interaction as a form of mutual fascination. He praises Robbie's talent effusively, calling her an exceptional performer whose skills elevate everyone around her. This back-and-forth admiration has not gone unnoticed by the public, leading to widespread speculation about whether their chemistry extends beyond the screen. Fans are left wondering if the sparks flying in their promotional talks hint at a real-life romance. The intensity of their descriptions, words like codependent and obsession, fuel these rumors as they suggest a bond that transcends typical co-star camaraderie. However, it's important to contextualize these comments within the framework of the film's narrative. Wuthering Heights is a story steeped in obsessive love, where the protagonist's connection is all-consuming and often destructive. Portraying such characters requires actors to immerse themselves deeply, sometimes blurring the lines between fiction and reality during production. Robbie and Elordi's accounts might simply reflect the method acting approach they adopted to bring authenticity to their roles. After all, embodying Catherine and Heathcliff demands a level of emotional vulnerability and closeness that could naturally lead to such interdependent dynamics on set. Adding to the intrigue is the controversy surrounding Elordi's casting. Traditionally, Heathcliff is depicted with darker physical features, drawing from the novel's hints at his possibly Romani or mixed heritage. Some fans expressed disappointment over Elordi's selection, arguing it doesn't align with these descriptions. Robbie has come to his defense, urging audiences to reserve judgment until they've seen the film. She emphasizes that the essence of the character lies in the performance, not just appearance, and that Elordi's interpretation brings fresh depth to the role. This supportive stance further highlights their professional solidarity, which some interpret as personal affection. Despite the buzz, the reality of their personal lives paints a different picture. Robbie, now in her mid-30s, has been happily married for several years to a British film professional. Their relationship has been a steady presence in her life, culminating recently in the joy of welcoming their first child. This milestone underscores her commitment to her family, suggesting that her life off-screen is focused on personal fulfillment rather than new romantic entanglements. Elordi, on the other hand, is younger and has had a more public dating history. He has been linked to several high-profile figures in the entertainment industry, including models and fellow actors. His most recent relationship ended not long ago, leaving him reportedly single. This status adds fuel to the speculation, as fans imagine possibilities where none might exist. The confusion arises partly from the nature of celebrity promotions. In an era where social media amplifies every interaction, innocent comments can be twisted into sensational headlines. Robbie and Elordi's praises for each other are standard in Hollywood, where building hype around on-screen chemistry is a marketing strategy. Yet, the specificity of their anecdotes, Robbie feeling unnerved without him, Elordi calling it a mutual obsession, lends an air of intimacy that invites questions. Are they just exceptionally close friends forged in the fires of a challenging production? Or is there something more? To understand this better, consider the demands of filming a period drama like Wuthering Heights. The story's setting in the moody Yorkshire moors with its themes of passion, revenge, and social class requires actors to tap into raw emotions. Long hours on location, away from home, can create bonds that mimic familial or romantic ties. Directors often encourage this to capture genuine reactions on camera. In this case, the director's confirmation that Elordi's observations weren't scripted adds a layer of authenticity to their accounts, but it doesn't necessarily imply romance. Moreover, the film industry is rife with examples of co-stars whose on-screen romances sparked real-life rumors, only to fizzle out as platonic friendships. Think of classic pairs who maintained professional respect without crossing into personal territory. Robbie, known for her poise and privacy, has rarely been the subject of such speculations, which makes this instance particularly noteworthy. Elordi, emerging as a rising star, brings his own charisma that naturally draws attention. Fans' reactions vary. Some ship the pair enthusiastically, creating fan art and theories online. Others respect their boundaries, recognizing that professional admiration doesn't equate to dating. The question, "Are they dating?" persists because their interactions tease at possibility without confirmation. In Robbie's defense of Elordi, there's a sense of protectiveness that could be misinterpreted. She asks for open-mindedness, pointing out that adaptations evolve and that judging based on casting alone is unfair. This advocacy shows her investment in the project's success and her co-star's reputation. Ultimately, without direct statements from them, the speculation remains just that. Their personal lives suggest stability for Robbie and singledom for Elordi, but no overlap. The film's release might shift focus to their performances, quieting the rumors.